So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collectives for May 26, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. I feel as though Divine Feminine is transmuting self-limiting beliefs about herself right now. And as she transmutes these limited beliefs that no longer serve her, the Divine Feminine is gaining insight into where she's not trusting love and where she is not trusting herself. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is letting go of these limited beliefs. And the more she lets go of these limited beliefs, the more she expands in consciousness. I see heart chakra activations going on for Divine Feminine today. As the heart expands, she is getting rid of the fearful thinking that causes her to self-sabotage and self-sacrifice. The Divine Feminine is no longer apologizing for taking up space. She is really allowing herself to be loud, to be vocal. She is really letting go of those limited beliefs that tell her that she needs to shrink herself and she needs to really play small. The Divine Feminine is still working through the witch wound, and as she works through the witch wound, she's starting to actually see where she has trouble being in her power. The Divine Feminine is really letting go of the fear-based thinking that tells her that she needs to play by the rules, that she needs to be a good woman, good girl. And I feel as though the Divine Feminine is really getting in tune with her Dark Feminine right now. She is no longer being that socially acceptable person that plays by the rules. She is being the type of person who stands out and goes against the status quo in order to be her true and authentic self. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is transmuting self-limiting beliefs about himself too. He is starting to see these the self-limiting beliefs cause him to self-sabotage and also to dim his life. I feel as though Divine Masculine is letting go of that attachment to playing small today. And I feel as though as the Divine Masculine moves past the programming that tells him that he cannot afford to put himself first, the Divine Masculine is starting to see how his thinking caused him to put himself last. The Divine Masculine is working through the abandonment wound today. And as he works through the abandonment wound, he is seeing more cycles of self-abandonment crop up. The Divine Masculine is putting his foot down on ignoring himself, neglecting himself. He is putting more emphasis on being more spiritually in tune with his needs and wants. I feel as though Divine Masculine is moving out of that mentality where he has to think of others. He's realizing that he needs to put more emphasis on what he feels and thinks. And this is causing the Divine Masculine to break free out of the yes man template. And the more he breaks out of that yes man template, the more the Divine Masculine starts to actually see how being like everybody is there for everybody else drained him. And I feel as though the Divine Masculine is putting more of a focus on having relationships that require reciprocity. And I feel as though the Divine Masculine is letting go of that fear-based thinking that he's not going to find people who pour into him the same way he pours into them. He is overcoming that fear-based thinking and is really stepping into his power without apology, without shame, and without guilt. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can DM me or you can reach me through my Calendly link on my page. I will see you another time. Namaste.